This is our A-minor inspection on this Freightliner Columbia. For the A-minor inspection, you want to check everything before you take it on the road. Check all your hood straps and everything. Make sure nothing's going to go anywhere. Check your fluid levels. Power steering filters in here, you want to check that. There's your dipstick right there, you want to check your oil. Make sure you got good fuel filter, fuel water separator. Check all the steering, gearbox, pitman arm. Come down here, make sure everything's greased, kingpins. Make sure the brakes are adjusted correctly. Get up in the truck, and you want to check out everything inside the truck. Look at all the gauges. Make sure all your gauges work. These are all your gauges. Make sure your horns work, electric horn, air horn up here. Check all the glass, all the windows. Make sure all the mirrors are good and operable. Check your steering out, check your shifter out. Make sure your high-low range is correct. You want to check all these switches. Make sure your AC works. Make sure all your lights work. Trailer brake. Here's your parking brake and your air supply. Make sure all that works. Check all the switches over here. Make sure they're all good. Come back here in the sleeper cab. Anything in the sleeper cab you want to check. Check the AC vents, lights in there, all that kind of stuff. Check the seats. Make sure the seats are good.
Oh shit! Oh god! Oh god! Frames?
Yeah. You're gonna come to the back of the truck. Here's your battery switch. You want to make sure that's working properly. Check the air bellows. Make sure they're working. All that. Inspect the frame. Look for any rust. Here's your batteries in here. You want to check them all. Make sure they're all good and charged. You're going to want to check your axles, look for any leaks, anything like that. Check the U-joints, make sure they're greased up. Check all the brakes, make sure the brakes are adjusted correctly. Check out the tires. Look for, see there's no cap on that valve, so that'll have to be replaced. Check here to see if the wheel seals are leaking. Check the lug nuts, make sure they're all tight. Look at the tires. See, these tires look fairly good. These tires, they look fairly good too. Check this rim, make sure it's not cracked, lug nuts tight, no leaky wheel seals. Come back here, check this differential, look at your U-joints, make sure everything's greased, brakes adjusted correctly. Check all your airbags, look for the reflector lights and brake lights, make sure all that. Like this will have to be fixed because it's dragging. You gotta fix that. And you also want to check out your fifth wheel, make sure everything's greased up, everything's in place, and it's good to go to put a trailer on.